Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm good evening from Pune here. I hope that you all are doing very well on the Saturday evening, the weekend evening, and I hope that everyone's weekend is going great. Is it? Is it? Hello, everyone. Switch on your cameras. I would love to see you all. And are you excited for the day two of the public speaking, and especially and specifically natural charismatic public speaking? Are you all excited? I have a lot of things in my bag today, which I would like to gift to all of you. And before I do that, I would love to see faces, see all of you as much as I can so that I can communicate with you all. Hi, Sujit. Thank you so much for joining. Hello, Harsh. Congratulations there. Good job. Good job. You are awesome always. Hi, Jyotsna. So nice to see you. Hello, Anup. Hi, Tej. Hello, Dinesh, Gopal. A very good evening. Hi, Naveen, Achal, Dharmendra, Nilesh. Hi, Vishali. Thank you so much for your wishes. Hello, Pratibha. Good evening to you over there, amazing coach. Hi, Manoj. Hello, Danish. Thank you so much for your wishes yesterday, Danish. Hi, Sonali, Neha, and so many people who have, I think, joined today. I think that is your first day, maybe, and that's absolutely fine. All of you, you had a wonderful day and a wonderful evening yesterday. Yeah? Excited for what else we have for today? Want to learn more? Great, lovely, nice. How many of you tested those things which we were doing yesterday? How many of you tested to go and talk to? Oh, fantastic! You did. Oh, lovely. That's cool. Let's take Hirsch with us, and I'm adding you on the spotlight with me, Hirsch. Hi. Good evening. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, Radhima.
Hello.
As you remember, I had to leave a little bit earlier than the session closed yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And also, like I mentioned to you, I had a public speaking contest today
Mm-hmm.
that I was supposed to be part of. Well,
Mm-hmm.
firstly, here is the proof.
Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. Very well
Um,
done.
and I was like, so I have some experience with public speaking. I thought, I'll be cool, chill, fine. But
Mm-hmm.
I was so surprised that I literally had to use what you shared with us yesterday,
Uh-huh.
of keeping in mind the state and talking to your unconscious and knowing those signals, what's happening. Because I woke up very late today. There was a humongous traffic outside of my apartment. Like literally 1 kilometer of road took 25 minutes to cross over. And I was
Oh.
already late. I reached late to the contest. I was like, oh my goodness, what is going to happen? My heart was palpitating. I was angry at the driver. I was angry at the food service Swiggy. I was like, what is happening? Why is everything going against me today? What will happen? And I was like, all right, we need to put into practice what we learned yesterday.
Oh, lovely,
I
lovely.
did that just like you wouldn't you wouldn't believe I did that on the bike I was going while on
Oh,
Rapido.
oh
I was
yeah,
like,
that
what is the
happens.
follow up? And I said, okay, let's do it. This is the time that I have. So I hugged the bike rider tight and
Oh man, oh dude,
and
you
I
have to
and
go
it
for
took
it.
like 3 seconds to find myself what's happening. Spoke to that feeling, told it that hey, I acknowledge you. I know that
Hmm.
there is something going on. There is a way that I prepare or used to prepare things,
Okay.
and today we need to put everything into practice. So can
Uh-huh.
I seek your help?
Uh-huh.
Would you help
Uh-huh.
me? And then it confirmed the same.
Mm-hmm.
And would it be, I don't think what I exactly said, it was something to the effect of by the time I reach, would I be
Mm-hmm.
able to put it into, implementation?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, by the time I got in, literally, you won't believe within a minute, all that
Mm-hmm.
palpitation was down and I was at ease and peace.
Beautiful, beautiful, lovely story to share. Thank you so much, and
Thanks.
congratulations, and thanks to your
Thank you.
unconscious who did the work with you. It's
Totally.
amazing. I have tested it multiple times, so I can so relate that it just happens in seconds.
Yep.
The flip isn't just seconds,
Yep.
and the only thing which you are also saying is how aware am I about what's happening inside me?
Yes.
Am I able to calibrate what's happening? So good job, good job. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Keep that more. Fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing that, Harsh. And how many others, all of you, could you test in some ways or the other that you're feeling some kind of palpitation, some kind of fear, or some sensation, something new you're gonna do, and you feel like, okay, I'm gonna just touch and say thank you so much for your response, and I'm gonna go and do it. That's what we did yesterday, all of you, if you remember, right? Go practice, 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 practice these small, little, powerful things with you. And that's what I have done. And it's so amazing to see. In fact, Vaishali, Ritika, Pooja, Pratibha, all these examples whom you see over here, people who are new, you can connect with all these people also online, and you would wonder how these people are also using so much at their level. You all are free to share your experience. All the older members, you can share the experience on the chat so that others can also learn from you. And before I go, I had a fantastic weekend. So, yesterday, after your session, I also did not know that, oh, I forgot. I have a meeting with my mentor. And I go like, okay, I just have 10 minutes. And what do? Get into the state. So the moment I was actually logging into the Zoom with my mentor, I was taking my deep breath and asking my unconscious, you take care of it, you support me, and you present the information the way it is more ecological when you present. I use this word ecological while I deal with my unconscious to present information whenever I am in any communication, whether it is two people or 20 people. And that's what I want to talk more for today. I practiced that yesterday, Harsh practiced that today, all of you have practiced it somewhere or the other. And for this practice, what I insist, and let me know if it is a good idea for all of you, we all are going to be in one community, and that would be only and only focused on public speaking. Nothing else, literally nothing else. So there is a group which we have created. In that, we would be sharing some content with all of you only focused on public speaking, which you can use in your daily life whenever you are doing any speech to anyone, whether it is a group of 2 or 20. We would see how this goes for the entire 3 months as a quarter. I check things for 3 months, 6 months. I don't like to do things just for a month and leave it. So we all will be together for that 3 months, and every week you will have content, not even from me, but also the famous speakers list and their scripts and what are they doing, how are they growing, so that you can also improve and learn so as I. Is that a good idea? Would you like to join that group and focused only and only on public speaking? Great. The link would be shared. I think it is already shared to most of the members. The link would be shared by the team right away in some time, or also it will come in your emails. All right. So let me proceed. Today, I told you yesterday that we are going to go on and do some practice in the breakout rooms. Remember? How many of you are clear with a little of what's the intention, what topic you want to present? How many of you have done some preparation around it? Raise your hands on that yellow button also. Oh, fantastic. Pooja, Pratibha, Suchitra, great job, great job. Nice. Anyone else have you thought about that? Yes, I want to go and test. Whatever come may, I just want to go and test. Thank you, Aarti. Fantastic, lovely. I just want to go and test. One of the things in public speaking, which I want to tell you all, is that we will keep thinking. हम करेंगे, we'll keep thinking हम करेंगे. We will prepare more and prepare more and prepare more. And let me tell you, in my experience, over preparation is also not good. So you need to have that balance, okay? Before we get into that, which is the breakout rooms, I have something more to share with all of you, which can help you while you will do your 3 minutes talk with the breakout room people. Would you like me to share multiple things before we go ahead there? Okay. So, in this 1 hour, before we go there, in this 1 hour, we are going to discuss a lot of things. We're going to see some clips. We're going to come back and touch one of the very important topic. Yesterday, some people were talking about judgments. Some people were talking about what people will say. I am shy. I don't think I can talk, etc. I have something to share from my heart. I think I always share from my heart. I have something to share from my heart and my experience about it. That's very important. We will go from there to the process. You remember we have done a process work, intention, objectives, examples. While we speak, have clarity. We will do that. We will do a small process of preparation, which comes from my decoding experience. How did I used to prepare? Okay, we will do that. We will do a process of preparation with a walk also, and then we are going to go and do our presentation of 3 minutes. Is that good for all of you? Will this help you to actually do that 3 minutes in more extensive, detailed, and fine? And the intention, all of you, is, you remember I told you the 4 strategies, right? Your own self, your model, the preparation, and then the final outcome. That's the strategy. And this strategy is focused on natural charisma. Because I strongly believe in this, that each and every person, especially in speaking, has their own unique styles. I strongly believe in that. And that will take you places. So that's the intention. And towards the end, you would feel like, okay, what I need to just do is find my own natural charisma. How am I as a speaker? What do I do? What can I do more? That's what I want you to take away at the end. Let's get started with one of the very beautiful motivational quote, a beautiful sound, a beautiful voice, a strong voice, which was rejected by the radio people, and you know who, isn't it? In the Indian cinema, we all know the person who was rejected in the radios. And because your voice is not good, let's start from the legacy which he has created with his voice. And I am in always awe of it. I'm not sure how many of you also love the voice which he speaks with, and there is so much to learn from his voice. Let's get motivated to hear Mr. Amitabh Bachchan in small pieces, which I have as a motivational, beautiful work, which is there available on the YouTube, on the in the WhatsApp group. I'm gonna share this with all of you also, so that you can hear it once more. There you go, and let's listen to him. Just confirm if you're able to hear the voice.
Just watch your parents. See how it works for them. But that's how it works. Is the dream of its parent. A dream that the parent lives. If you
Online courses are dead,
Yes.
and you should stop.
This is
making
amazing.
them too. You know why?
And you
Because
are going to
research
have
says online
so many beautiful people coming in between.
for them. But that's how it works for all of us. With caring, with passion, with resolve, with commitment, and with determination. That's the easy part. The tough one comes later. The tough part is when you and your dream cannot be distinguished. When you become the dream of not just your parents or yourself, but a point in the journey where you become the dream of a nation, when you become the dream of the choices you made, when your vision echoes in millions of resonating voices across the world, from where there is no looking back, you are the dream. There can be times when it will be or feel impossible to perform. It may feel like a fairy tale, No one said that life is easy. But never be shaken by its adversities. A dream, a vision is not an intangible, unreal, imaginary piece of fiction. A dream has hands, it has feet, it has a body. Your hands, your feet, your body. The dream is you, and you are the dream. May the two always remain united in spirit. And if that means a struggle, if that means a fight to finish, so be it. It's not about winning or losing. It's about living a life. If I had been a sportsman, a boxer, athlete, hockey player, cricketer, if I had joined the army, the navy, and the air force, if I had been anything else other than an actor, my parents would still have been happy because I was their dream, no matter what I myself was dreaming to be. Gandhiji said, "Be the change that you wish to see in the world." If I were to add my feelings to it, I'd say, be the dream that you wish to see in the world. A dream which is neither mine nor yours nor anyone else's, a dream which belongs only to itself. What you bring to the world are the blessings of your parents, learnings of your teachers, and your dreams. They are precious. Do not trade them for anything in the world. Which brings us to a curious word that has become a part of some kind of jargon. It's a word called career. I'm not quite sure I quite like this word career. Career is literally a dash of speed, like a horse does on a racetrack, bolting at uncontrollable speed without an aim or an objective. Life is not a race course. Life is an order, a discipline. Life is a focus. Life is a purpose achieved by virtues which are developed with personal effort. Do not gamble on life. It may not happen twice. A dream, therefore, is much more than a career. The dreams of the parents and the dreams of the child live in one place, remember. That place is called home. Not yours, not mine, not his, not hers. No one person's. A home is always ours, our home. Our dream is our worship. Our vision is our prayer. This is the structure of dreams. This is the bond. This is also the bondage, a bond of love, the bondage of responsibility, be that of a small family or that of a large nation. We are because we dare to dream. We are because we learn to excel. You know, chances are very strong that I could have been in cinema or in any other creative aspect of life without a grounding in education. Education which is in consonance with the belief that what sculpture is to a block of marble, education is to the human soul. We shouldn't aspire towards a graduation degree merely because of peer or parental pressure. We should aspire to become graduates because we feel the need to be complete with the advantage of formal education. Remember always in life, whatever is good to know is difficult to learn. The education of the greatest value that I received in my school, which was Sherwood College up in the hills in Nainital, was how to be a human being, or what we call in shorthand, character. And I don't mean the ones that I play in my films. Admittedly, I had the benefit of inspirational parentage, but Sherwood taught me to live in dignity with my peers, live in a community, and live well with myself in the world at large in consequence. Living together, working together, learning together, fighting and loving each other, competing fairly in noble rivalry and cooperating supportively, I learned a sense of fellowship. So well put in my school motto, which was in Latin, Miriat quisque palmam. Let each one merit their own prize. Let each one merit their own prize.
Yeah, that is for him. I won't stop clapping and I won't stop this video if this was not a show, and I would like to see more and more videos, of course, of other people. Inspired, an inspiration, a voice which holds you back. And this was the same voice which was rejected. It's quite interesting, no? I have something to share on that. Before I do that, I have more to share. Let's hear one of the Indian ladies, in fact, two which I have shortlisted, and some more which I will be sharing it on the group with all of you later. One of the ladies who was called in her family as dark, as not so beautiful, and she took the courage to be in the Indian industry and in the cinema. Once again, I have picked up some people from cinema because I would like you to learn something about natural charisma. Let's hear, all of you ladies and gentlemen, beautiful Priyanka Chopra. On for it? Let's hear her. Okay, let's go there and hear her pitch. And in each pitch, what I want you to do is what I was doing, if any one of you noticed. Okay, so beautiful, Kamla. I respect you so much. You were actually nodding to the head that you were noticing what I was doing. I actually used to do that. It's a small, specific ingredient to all of you. When you are hearing to a person whom you're really inspired with, what you do is you repeat the same tonality. I repeat, you repeat the same tonality and the same words to the person who is speaking without intending to understand what does it mean. And if you can do it every day as a practice for continuous many days, of course, you can decide 21 days is a scientific process. If you can do it a lot of times, you would be surprised, literally the way I am surprised, and I'm going to talk about that, how this natural thing came into me, that how I'm able to shift from one to another very easily at this moment. Okay, so this time when you hear Priyanka, and for the men in the room, yes, you can also copy the same tonality with your own pitches as well, of course, because the pitch of a woman versus the pitch of a man is quite different. Let's hear Priyanka Chopra, all of you, where she's talking about so many beautiful concepts related to education, women, and everything. Let's go for that.
Always tell me something which I want to share with you. That why do you want to fit inside a glass slipper? You know, like we were told, like Cinderella did, why do you want to fit inside a glass slipper when you can shatter the glass ceiling? I want to tell you a little secret. I'm not very fond of this phrase, breaking the glass ceiling. Why does it annoy me? Because it takes the context of everything that I have done, all my achievements, all my hard work, and puts it into a box. As if my ambition was, Kire, I want to find a glass ceiling and break it. Not at all. To be really honest, I was never in a mission to break, to shatter anything. All I wanted was to chase my dreams, my ambitions. I wanted to evolve. I wanted to become the best version of me that I could be. And of course, in Priyanka Chopra style, along the way, I wanted to smash and break every obstacle that came my way, which I did. But that does not mean that the glass ceiling doesn't exist. Of course it exists. And countless of women and men, mostly women, run into it in their professional and personal lives. And I'm sure a lot of you can vouch for that right now. The Oxford Dictionary definition of the glass ceiling is an unacknowledged barrier to advancement in a profession, especially a
It's the easiest time
And
in the
that's
history of
there you
mankind to
go.
become a coach.
And there is the person, amazing guy, who has been doing great job.
in a hierarchy. And this metaphor was first coined by feminists in reference to barriers in careers of high achieving women. So, why did I choose it as my topic for today if I hated it so much? Because I hope through my experiences I can present to you the tools to live your dream and to not make that glass ceiling that is defined by society, largely patriarchal, as your goal. I want you to aim higher because you know you can. And it's honestly all I did. Every step of the way, all I did was set a higher standard. How did I get here? By being fierce, by being fearless, and by being flawed. Completely and utterly flawed. I'm not perfect, like none of us are. So tonight I'm going to try and break it down for you a little bit in a slightly different way. I present the 12 short, surefire ways of becoming Priyanka Chopra. Would you like that? Sorry, I was just kidding, because us millennials, we don't like to be told what to do. So this is a gentle nudge in the right direction. Presenting PC's 12 rules of becoming the best version of yourself. So here are a few of my favorites from my list. There's only one you, okay? Because there's no one like you. And I don't mean the superfluous, superficial parts. I'm talking about the core of you, who you are inside, your values, your beliefs, your flaws. And once you understand who really that person is, you would have taken the first step in finding your unique self. And that is the best version of you. Who am I really? Most often, we don't allow ourselves the ability to dream beyond our imagination. We don't allow ourselves to think about the future because we are afraid of change. We are afraid to move away from what is familiar. Either that, or sometimes, we are too rigid to let our dreams evolve. Just loosen up. Shake it off a little bit. Change is the only constant thing in life, and you are never too old or never too experienced to learn something new. Believe that you have everything already as your Brahmastra in your will to be able to be and achieve your dreams. Be fearless. I know I wanted to become an aeronautical engineer. What am I today? I'm an actor, I'm a singer, I'm an author, I'm a producer, I'm an artist. How did I go from becoming an engineer to all of these things? I made choices. The choices that I wanted for myself. So that is my rule number 2. Let your dreams fly. Give them wings. Be who you want to be just by being fearless. Now, opportunities. That's another important part of being fearless. They're a very funny thing, these opportunities. They don't come very often. They come far and few in between. But when they do we recognize them? Our job is to recognize them and make the most of them. I look back on all the things that I've done and I marvel at the opportunities that came my way. Miss India, Miss World, when I was in Bareilly in army school. My first film offer, my first music single, the first film I actually produced. There was never a plan, ever. More like the universe sort of guiding me towards these opportunities. All I had to do was recognize them and make sure I worked so hard that I squeezed every drop out of these opportunities. This, ladies and gentlemen, is called drive. It's called ambition. So no matter where you are in life, rule number 3 is you have never arrived enough to explore new opportunities.
I sincerely do not like to stop in between. To the marvelous speakers whom we are hearing, I have heard this multiple times and I cherish each and every moment when the speakers like which whom I follow, and of course you would have your own choices as well, when they speak. One of the beautiful thing which I gather from that is again the same part on which I have made these 2 days workshop, and that is your own natural charisma. Think about it. Don't you think we have thought yesterday about the models, isn't it? We were thinking about our own models. We were thinking about the people whom we like. We were thinking about the people whom we love. Some of the pictures to share where we were yesterday on when I was talking to you about John Grinder, who is one of the model for me, or Richard Bandler, who is the model for some people more in the industry, or Tony Robbins or Oprah Winfrey, whom I really respect this lady, or the people whom you just heard, and some of them you will hear in more coming hours if we get some more time or in future. My question to you all is one simple thing. When I come to this point of life where I do not think I'm perfect, but I still feel people do say that I do speak good, and some people say I would like to speak like you, which is a beautiful, grateful, love towards me. And I would like to ask you one thing which has been really bothering me since yesterday while you all were there in the room was, are they not judged? Were they not judged to the way they were speaking? And are they not trolled still? They are.
Hello.
Truly, they are. And in a very, in a way where we as common man may be not able to understand, or able to understand if you are in an industry where you are continuously in front of people and doing things. But my point is one. You know what? The point is that there are people whom you think that they are judging you when you are speaking. My question to you all sitting in this room, before you go to speak to 1 or 20, whomsoever, 200 people, my question to you is, how do you know that they are judging you? On what basis do you know that they're judging you? Are you judging yourself? Is that what you are doing? When there are 20 people sitting over there, their faces and their smiles, and you're interpreting continuously that they are judging you. So my dear friends, the most important part is the people whom you will actually go and ask, that are you really judging me? They would say, huh? What? I was thinking that you could get up from the chair, and I couldn't even get up from the chair and stand on that dais. I was thinking, when would I do that? I was thinking about myself and not about you. And you were, okay, all right. We are assuming on what basis? On the basis of maybe some conditioned programming which we have from our beautiful parents, sometimes in a positive direction, but it has taken sometimes a negative direction. Log kya kahenge? Theek se kapde pehno. Log kya kahenge? Theek se baitho. Log kya kahenge? And I would like to ask to those parents, including myself, who is this log? Where are they? Where do they exist? Out of crores of people, just one auntie or one uncle, and we are banging on them and giving our dreams to them. So this aha moment happened to me, all of you, when I was going through NLP continuously, of course, and it is a continuous process. It's not that one day and everything was like, wow, it is a process, yes. And the most important thing for people to be a natural, charismatic public speaker in front of 2 or 20 or 200 or 2000 is only one simple thing. And that is this. I would like you to read, I would like you to see, and then I would like to tell you this beautiful thing, that This girl over there, whom you see, used to think that she's been judged, but and in this photograph, she wasn't thinking that at all after some processes. And the picture which you see over here, any of the picture which you see over there on the screen has no planning that I will actually stand like this and I will actually get the photograph clipped. I'll tell you the story, what actually happened. My photographer came in, I called him that let's just click some pictures. And I told him, I have become different. I don't want to stand like this and click my picture. I am natural person and I'm just gonna be moving around and doing what I am. You just go ahead and click whatever I am. This is what I am. And it's been so kind by God, it's been kind by all of you, it's been kind by my mentors, that this process has actually helped me to enjoy my own skin, to enjoy my own smile, to enjoy my own voice, to enjoy and especially own my own opinions. So, my dear friends, none of you are not, stop labeling, are not a good speaker. No. The only thing is, we all together can go through a process, and that process can be very, very beautiful and graceful for you all to know that when you will love your own voice, your own skin, your own body, and you would stand for your own opinions. From here, you would feel like talking to any Tom, Dick, Harry, global, international, national, anywhere and everywhere. That's natural charisma. You love your skin. Are you comfortable with your skin? And it's like tears in my eyes, but I really want to tell you this because it took me 10 years to understand that speaking has nothing to do only with vocabulary, only with the presentation, the way you're presenting, the way you're dressing up. Yes, all of these are important things which is taught in so many schools. But the most important thing today, even if I wear a t-shirt, but the point is that when I speak, when I own and when I'm comfortable in my skin, and when I'm comfortable with my own tonality and voice structure, with the examples, with the experiences, how beautiful that natural charisma can be. And Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan, you pick up Sushmita Sen, you pick up Arnab Goswami, the way he is made, you pick up any famous speakers. It is not that they were not judged, it's just that they kept doing and kept doing and kept doing, and they started standing up for themselves and giving their opinions. That's the first thumb rule. Then your presentations and skills start. Does it make sense to all of you? Does it happen with you? Have you heard your own voice on your recorders? Do you enjoy hearing your own voice in the recorder? A lot, yeah? That's joy. Joy of speaking. Now, yes, exactly. With me also. Yes, you love it, exactly. Joy of being comfortable in the skin which you are. That's the first step towards speaking. Then the rest will fall. That's the first very step. And you go and thank your heart, your tummy, your wherever you want to. It's your whole body. So you thank your body that you are here, and I'm just gonna be flawless. I'm just gonna be flawless. That's what I want you to remember when you're going to speak today in the breakout room. Just be yourself. So exactly, shake it off, loosen up, and just go and speak. Exactly, Jyotsna. Yeah, always remember shaking it off, just going and speaking, whatever, because I own my subject and I own my opinion. I know I'm speaking from my heart. Okay, This is also called, in NLP, we use a word called congruency. Speakers, overall, if you will find, one of the common qualities of speakers are they're very congruent to what they're speaking. They mean what they say. They mean what they say. So whenever you prepare your speech, if you think that you're not congruent somewhere, something is disturbing, it would just come across in your speech. So when you do the preparation practice, which we will be doing as a process here itself in the room, remember, while you're walking with that thing in your mind, are you comfortable talking about that? For example, I do not want to use jargons, long, big jargons, which you don't understand at all. I don't want to. And I don't think many speakers use it also. Very few jargons is absolutely okay, and to give the meaning, because I want to connect with all of you. That's one of the very important part. So being comfortable with your skin, congruent with your own self, and connect with the audience with your real story is going to give you a deep, 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 deep charisma inside you to carry in your speaking. That's something which is like, oh, okay, I didn't know that this can happen. Now, hello, Silvery. Now, let's come to another important point, all of you. One of the important point which I think before we go ahead and speak is, how many of you get into this question of, I am confused about my own topic, or I have a lot of data, I don't know how to sort that, or I don't know how much to speak out and how much not to speak. You remember yesterday we were discussing about intentions, clarity, questions, objectives, examples. Yeah. If you heard Priyanka Chopra, what is one thing which is from the point of view of clarity? One takeaway from Priyanka Chopra's speech from the point of view of clarity of intention. What clarity of intention she is using in that few minutes which you heard? Any idea? So that you can connect this important point of clarity in your speech. Organizations, okay, for more minutes than required. Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Manoj. I am asking one important question. With this, we will take care, Manoj. I'm asking one important question. Is that what is, from Priyanka Chopra's speech, which you heard, or Amitabh Bachchan's speech, which you heard, what perspective do you get from the point of view of clarity? Yeah, yes, she is like, she just goes and speak like that, you know. So okay, live your dreams. What else? From the heart, about herself, exactly. Originality, life experiences, yes. What about something more deeper, which I am talking today for all of you? What I am talking today for all of you is,
Intention to talk.
yes, say it again, Anand.
Intention to talk.
Ah, lovely. Thank you so much, Anand. Thank you so much. What's her intention? Her intention was focused on 12 simple steps which will help you as a takeaway, which you can use. And she prepared those 12 steps as a story, one after the other. Like since yesterday, when you will come to the end, you will feel like, okay, so we have covered everything what I have been talking about in like a story. We started today with the story of, while Harsh talked about the signals, we covered that. We covered on the part of originality. We covered how to overcome fears by having and possessing and owning my own subject and my skin and my voice, and experiencing it. We covered in a very simple way about many examples multiple times. while I'm showing you Priyanka's examples, this is called the inductive way for you to learn as an audience. Now everything is getting transitioning. This is called transitioning. Dhage se dhage ko jodna. So we are tying up things. However, I as a speaker has an intention to go step by step so that your unconscious learns step by step. So the very first thing when you are a speaker, the most important part is the word intention. Intention is going to drive clarity. If you have clear intention, then you're going to have clarity. If your intention is misplaced, clarity doesn't come in. If you go and hear, for example, one of the announcements which Narendra Modi ji made around Corona's time, and if you hear him, he was clear. His intention was to appreciate what's happening, then to give you the facts, and then give you the steps to what the nation is going to do. A clear picture. These three things I want to talk about. So whenever you are preparing right now, when you're preparing for your intention, you have a clear intention. Now, give me an example of intention. I have taken a 3 minutes speech. For example, all of you have taken a 3-minute speech. We have done this yesterday, right? Give me example of intention which you have prepared. Yesterday, an example was, I would like to speak about yoga to provide the mental, emotional, and physical health balance to my audience. This was the intention for one person. You remember? So we had a clear intention, right? So all of you, give me examples of intention. Have you prepared any of the intention so that I can question you and correct you that are you still missing clarity in intention? Yes, Prabhat, I read your chat and I completely agree to that it's like being open. My question to you all, I want you to give examples of intention, but if I will give you examples of intention, you wouldn't be able to open your own self. You are 50 people in the room. I want you to give me examples of intention so that I can correct, I can tell you what do I mean from intention. So give me an example of intention by raising your hands on the speaker. Pratibha, yes, you're ready with your intention, what you want to speak today? Okay, so I have asked you to unmute.
Yeah, my intention today is to the people out here is how to I would be talking about how to de-stress yourself with the art of handwriting.
Fantastic. So I'm rubbing this here for some time. So the intention is de-stress yourself, right? De-stress yourself. And this is the intention. How is she doing? This is the what. How is she doing the intention is by, and you said by writing. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. So is there a specific thing on writing or shall I just write writing? Can you repeat it? De-stress yourself with the help of?
With the help of handwriting.
Okay. With the help of handwriting. Now, everyone, what is the reason for me to write this down here? And what is the reason for me to write this up? Did you see this? I have written de-stress yourself above. And I have written with the help of handwriting down. What's my intention? Why couldn't I write everything together here? Simple, no? Above is the problem. Okay. That's a nice one. You can hear a sound. We have tried to mute, but still not going. Others, could you switch on your camera? We are discussing a very important part of intention and clarity, purpose and ways to do it. Clarity on intention. Exactly. So whenever you are preparing for your speaking, the most important part is, and Pratibha, you have done a very good job by dividing this into two. Your job is to have one liner ready, and your job is to have in that one liner what you want to speak, how would you present what you want to speak. For example, the intention is de-stressing. How would the de-stress happen? With the help of handwriting. Now I'll tell you why I've written this over here. Now handwriting techniques, Pratibha, there could be 100, correct? And you have 3 minutes,
Yeah.
right? Exactly. So how many specific techniques of handwriting would you like to pick?
I would just show that by writing, just making circles. I have planned it as write the circles 5 times, big circles. Again, like making the circles smaller and smaller and smaller, and just with those smalls, the last dot of the circle means the last. How would your breathing be at that time, and how would your physiology be at that time?
Okay, all right. So this is called Pratibha. This will come under to, in this handwriting, I have now taken, I'm using a red color for you to just see, not a red one, the green, because I've already used the red. Here, what I'm doing is I'm using a technique, Pratibha. Okay, this is a technique. I'm using one technique as a process to work on the handwriting. So I'm clear in my speech. My intention is de-stressing. I'm using it with the handwriting, and I'm using one technique. So what I am trying to do, the brain, has it ever happened with all of you? Brain gets confused. "Arey, wo bhi karna tha, ye bhi karna tha." I wanted to do that also. And people go onto the Google and search all the articles about that particular topic, and they go like, "Oh my God, I'm so stressed. What do I speak?" Yeah. And then, like, it's been really years for me. And I'm now looking back and thinking, oh my God, it's been really years for me that I've searched my topics on Google. I haven't searched my topics on Google. No, because what I want to do is simple. If my intention is this, and if I have one technique which is this, how would I do the technique? And how would I do the technique? वो Google पे कैसे मिलेगा? You understand, all of you? So, step number 1, setting intention. Step number 2, breaking it into how. Step number 3, which technique, experience, example you're going to take in that. Step number 4, your job is to break it into pieces, like actually this inside the brain, so that you're not going round and round, you're going chunk down step by step. 1, 2, 1 is intention over here, 2 with the how, 3 with what we are going to do. It's a 1, 2, 3 formula in speaking, which the famous speakers follow always. Intention, how, which experience, which technique. How, handwriting is a technique, which is a very bigger frame. It has 100, but I'm not going to use 100. I'm going to use only 1 out of that. And on the top, what's my intention? And you know what? Why we focus on this one word, de-stress yourself? Any idea? Why are we focusing on first word, intention? मुझे मतलब, again, one thing in Hindi for all of you, हर जगह ना मुझे सिर्फ यही दिखना चाहिए, de-stress yourself. अगर मुझे कल आपको प्रेजेंटेशन करना है de-stress yourself, no? मुझे हर जगह वही दिखना चाहिए. For example, like abhi Jyotsna had a sip of tea, coffee, whatever, yeah? So that is an example of changing breathing and de-stressing yourself. You understand? Focus point, Dinesh, absolutely gives you a gives you beautiful objective direction. Thank you so much. No problem. You can get the recording. Do you understand this? Oh, यार ये क्यों नहीं बताया था पहले? ऐसे ऐसे राउंड राउंड चलती रही मैं इतने सालों तक. You know, इतना कंफ्यूजन होता था और ऐसा लगता था कितना बोलना है यार और बताना है और मन कर रहा है. Seriously, I used to feel the same way. Maybe some of you feel, and some of you are maybe already good at it. Okay, so it's a 1, 2, 3 step formula, which I thank you so much, Pratibha. You are wonderful always. You had a very clear intention. Thank you so much for sharing this. And all of you in the room, we are going to have some NLP practitioners in each room so that they can guide you with this process of 1, 2, 3 intention, objectives, and with experience. Okay, what I just told you all is this process. Okay, we are working on this simple process, which I would like to show it to you all so that you don't have missing clarity. I want to know what specifically am I going to talk about? What's my intention? When am I going to talk about it? Where is it? A bigger room? Is it a smaller room? Is it online? Is it offline? Who are these people who I'm talking? Are they millennials? Are they open? Everyone? Do they know Hindi? Do they know English? Is some challenge coming in the nation around? Is everything okay? So there are multiple aspects, emotional, global aspect as a speaker, which I consider about my audience. Who is my audience? Where am I speaking? That is important. With the most important part, what's my intention to speak? How would I take it? And I will come to commitment and closure a little later because I want to show you again the process which I am teaching you all, and that is 1, 2, 3 process. And the process is very simple. Over here, can you see it all? I'll just put this above and put this here. So remember, yesterday we had an example. Intention is to provide awareness on yoga. Objectives, 3 simple ways. How may, yahan par we had only one way, which is handwriting. I'm saying my objective over here is 1, 2, 3. So how will this get divided? Is this way. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this would be my structure then. 1, 2, 3. And I'm changing the numbers. Your intention becomes A, your how become B, and your example experiences technique becomes C. Now, in this example, what I am trying to teach you as a speakers is, this is my intention at the above. Now, for this intention, I have 3 objectives. First objective is, for example, pranayama. Second one is Surya Namaskar. Third one is, how is my Om chanting? Now, what I would do as a speaker is very clear. I would prepare either an example or a story or a question or an experience or make you do it. Like, for example, Pratibha said, I will make circles and actually do it. That is part number 1. So my part number 1 is done. The same way for part number 2, same way for part number 3. So every time when you are getting ready for speaking, remember to follow this 1, 2, 3 rule, which is intention, objective, how are you going to present your objective? Which example, which story, which fact, which experience? Let me give you an example once again. When I started to give you an example, one of the objective was to tell you, let me close this and again see you all. Okay, so one of the example is about when I was telling you owning your skin, right? So that is my objective, owning my skin. I used here, instead of a technique, I used a story. It is called, in our NLP language, it is called living metaphors. I used my own experience and a story to give you the objective. And if you bifurcate this into 1, 2, 3, you go like, oh my God, it's simple for me to prepare. So whether you have a full 1 day, which we do trainings of 1 day, corporate trainings, and we prepare for 8 hours. Whether you're preparing for 8 hours or you're preparing for 5 minutes. In each speaking, your thumb rule is intention, objectives, and how are you giving that objective. What's a thumb rule? Say it to yourself. Intention, objective, how are you delivering that objective? And in that, how can be stories, examples, my life experience, someone else's life experience, any video, a fact, a question, or a sense of humor, a joke, which will pass the message of objective number 1, 2, or 3. बस इतना ही करना है. Has it made your life simpler to prepare for any speech? Good to go. Any questions over here around this? Yes. Any questions around this? That is one I showed you on the screen right now also. We just rehearse it again, and Harsh is also again written it. Thank you so much, Harsh. So we just did that. This is a framework which you are going to use right now for doing it. Yes, Tushar, I would repeat it, no problem at all. And I would also show it to you in the visual and repeat both. So here you go. Thank you so much for asking, Tushar. The process is very simple. If I am preparing for anything, whether it is an 8-hour or whether it is 3 minutes, I'm going to be clear about what's my intention. That's first very thing. So my intention is about yoga, but yoga बहुत बड़ी चीज है. My intention is to give you awareness on health, but health बहुत बड़ी चीज है. It's a big circle. All right. De-stressing yourself. It's a very big topic. अब उस big topic को simplify करने के लिए I will go to what objectives I want you to take away with. Like, I really want people to have their own charisma. So that's one of my objectives, right? So that is one objective. My second objective is also have body language, tonality, and process. That's my second objective. Third objective for me is practicing this and receiving feedback. Okay, Tushar? So now this becomes my objective. So my objectives comes here. The same way over here on the board. My intention, objective 1, 2, and 3. अब कुछ नहीं करना है. पहले ऑब्जेक्टिव को पहले लेना है, पहले उसको खत्म करेंगे. 2 और 3 को थोड़ा सा विजुअली दूर रख दो if this disturbs you. Okay, just focus on the first one. How would I do it? तो first one करने के लिए, if I am presenting, like I've done presentations at many automobile companies like Volkswagen, Mercedes, some of the names which I cannot take, so I'm so sorry, and some of the pharmaceutical companies and some of the banking industry. And how do we make more simpler presentations is clean objectives, precise information, and what experience you can share about that objective. For example, objective number 1 for an automobile industry in one of the case was that they wanted to say that we want to have one more innovation in that particular car. So they presented what is happening right now in the car, why it is failing, and what are we proposing. Close. What is happening, why it is happening, and what are we proposing. Close. So your questions really define your speech very easily. If you can get hold of these questions, which we teach you a lot in New Code NLP, the specifiers, if you get hold a lot of these things, your speech becomes very easy. Second thing, all of you, if you would be able to visualize, I am going to focus on these three objectives only. So you have, supposing, a day to prepare. In the first half of the day, you are only focusing on what natural. I am now opening another point. Okay, all of you. I'm opening a point of natural again. Okay, because I am really informed with this. What natural examples can I see about Surya Namaskar? I'll tell you, for example, when I'm sitting on the chair and I stand up and I even do my, touching my toes, the second asana after the namaskar and going back, that itself, some part of it, like just 2 steps, right? Only 2 steps also help me to stretch or help me to de-stress or help me to have a very good balance in my body. This is a natural example which I'm using every day. So what we will do is, after we have 1, 2, 3, I repeat, 1, 2, 3 objective. Under each objective, there is story or experience which I am sharing, and in movie style, मेरी आंखें मेरी कान मेरे सब कुछ खुला है, and all the place I am just searching कौन सा example है जो उसके अंदर fit होता है. बस the color of your curtain, does that fit into it? The chair where you sit, does that fit into it? I'm just opening myself, my unconscious. Let's gather natural examples in my environment about that topic. That is apart from this story which you're preparing. क्योंकि आप स्टोरीज तो बहुत ढूंढ लोगे, लेकिन एक नेचुरल स्टोरी ओन्ड होती है ना, you kind of own it, right? So if you want to own your subject, open your eyes and start seeing that topic naturally around you. That topic naturally around you. I'll give you one more example. Do you want one more example around this? So I'll give you one more example. For example, when I was doing a presentation to Carmen Bostic ma'am around logical levels, and I picked up logical level is about doing the chunking up and chunking down, and I picked up an example of alphabets. I was actually teaching my son, okay, and I asked my unconscious to pick up natural example, and I was teaching alphabets to something to him, not alphabets. I was teaching him some vocabulary, and I picked up that this is a natural example of logical levels. So there is a story behind it. A sentence is made up of a word is made up of alphabet. Alphabet is a sequence of ABC. So that's an example of logical level. And I just presented that first of all. Okay, I took 5 minutes to start my presentation with a picture in which I created colors of alphabet like this. I presented a blank page and I created colors A, B, C, D. And I asked people, what is it? Then I presented another page. And in that page, I wrote cat, bat, sat, rat. Then I presented A, B, C, D, cat, bat, sat, rat all together. And then I asked, how can you chunk it? So they said A, B, C, D is one side, cat, sat, bat is one side. Exactly, that's logical level. So anything which you want to present, you are presenting it with a natural experience. Like this is now a natural experience example. Like your yoga. Okay, everyone? I want to hold in over here, you sync this information. And I know it's quite deeper information because we invest so many days in understanding this in new code. And this is the way public speaking becomes more easier. So you have a formula, step three formula. Step number one, intention. Step number two, objectives. Step number three, stories, examples, experiences, metaphors, and anything which come under each objective. And how are you going to sort your brain? 1, 2, 3. So do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Would you like to sort your brain like this? You have a public speaking and you want to do it like this now? Nice. Now you test, all of you. I'll just go into the gallery view and check. Would you like to do your public speaking like this? Round and round? Exactly, no? Why would we like to do that if I know this? Yeah? Okay, let's, so simple, no? Very, very simple. Let's go to the next part now. You have any question around this? Now, if you have any question, you can raise the hand in between also, okay? So if you have this intention clear, objective clear, अभी पता है ये experience, ये example, ये story. एक जगह मैं experience बोलूँगी, एक जगह example बताऊँगी, एक जगह story बताऊँगी, unclose कर दूँगी. अब ये पता लग गया. I know that. Correct? Now, how do I prepare? So there would be times in your life which you will reach where you would not require too much of preparation. Trust me. Really. I can say that again from my experience. Yeah. You would not require too much of preparation. Really. I haven't sit and do all of this dance which I'm doing right now and which is sometimes funny. I don't do anything like this. Okay. I do prepare my intentions. Yes. I do prepare my intentions. What's my intent to give? Okay. So, do you want to know techniques of preparations which I have done before? Very simple techniques again. A simple technique, है ना? जो हम कर सकते हैं फटाक. So now, do you have your intention for today for 5 minutes presentation? Okay. You have some objective 1 and 2 or 1 or 2 or 3. You have that? Great. All right. So I do not see thumb raise on Juhi, Sonali, Dipti, Rupa, Sumit, Hiral. If you are there, just let me know because it really helps me to connect with all of you. And this is very, very important from my point of view. Why? Because I'm quite passionate to give you as much as I can. So please let me know. Okay. So now the very first technique which we are going to do is take a deep breath. And this is amazing. Okay. Have a whiteboard in front of you if you like that. A clean board in front of you. If you like to have a colorful board, it's okay. You can have that also, provided you would be able to see the words written on that colorful board. Nice. Now, see at that upper level where the way I have used my hand so much. What's the intention? See it clearly. What's my intention for this public speaking? What's my intention to talk? See it? Bold colors, bold letters. Done. Your mind is very fast. Step number 2. Now see objective number 1. Just one objective, okay? Not many, just one. Like Pratibha, handwriting. Like someone, yoga. Like someone, mental health. So you have picked up some things, right? Pick up one objective. See that objective clearly? Good, very good, Ritika. Now, very good, Jyotsna. You've seen that objective? Nice. Now, I want you to take a deep breath and walk around with that objective. Yes. So you leave the chair if you want to. Okay. And Keep breathing. Inhale with a specific inhale, 1, 2, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do any breathing pattern, okay? So inhale, 1, 2, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, Jyotsna, right. So become comfortable first, Jyotsna, in this breathing. Yes. And gently, when you get this breathing, inhale, 1, 2, hold. Nice. Good. So now, slowly, Jyotsna, start walking, everyone. Start walking in this breathing. Being aware of your breathe. Being aware of your breathing. Just being aware of your breathing. If there is any tension in your muscle, you shake it off first, okay? If you feel any tension, yes, I could see that. You shake that off. Shake that off. First step, get the breathing. Okay, first step, get the breathing. Become aware of your breathing. Yes. So you can actually walk in a way you like, Jyotsna, okay? Being comfortable in that skin is very important. So it's okay even if I can't see you, but you make sure all of you, Tushar, Ashish there, CB Kumar, Juhi, Dipti, Aarti, Rupa, Sumit, Dinesh, Danish, just make sure that you're walking with that breathing. Now, let the objective which you have seen in the visualization fall onto you. Means start thinking about that objective. Keep walking. So my objective is about Om chanting. So you think about your objective. Start walking and be aware of your breathing. Be aware of your breathing. Combination. Now again, see through your objective which you are seeing on the blackboard, on the whiteboard, or on the color board. Take a deep breath and ask unconscious, my friend, present me an example from my life which I have seen or I have heard, which connects to this objective naturally. My friend unconscious, my subconscious, my God, my higher self, whatever you want to say, keep walking with breathing and ask, present me an example, a natural example, an experience from my archive, from my experience, which matches the intention of objective. In my case, I would say Om chanting objective. Take a deep breath. Just be aware of your breathing. Be very comfortable in asking to your unconscious. Trust your unconscious. Trust the knowledge you have about that subject. Because you have chosen it, because you have some knowledge about it. And yes, you can do more research later. Let the natural example be presented to you by the unconscious. That experience which you have had before. When you will get that, and your unconscious is a very good guide. It is like a navigator. The moment you would say it to, it would navigate you to that experience. Like the archive is ready and it knows file number 3 and it just picks it up and it just shows you, this is an example, and it shows it very easily. You trust it first. Some of you would already have an example who has a very strong connection with your unconscious. And you've got some idea about that objective. You've got some idea about that objective already. Nice, Pooja. Good, Pritika. Anna? So easy, no? You just walked around in that state and you got it. Pratibha, Kamla, you got some example from your own unconscious. Write that example because it is natural. And I know because it comes naturally ना वो हम बोलते भी नहीं है ऐसा होता ही नहीं है but still writing is a good habit for speakers. It really helps to get everything so sorted beautifully. I really appreciate that. People whom I can't see, please let me know. Did you do this exercise and did you do it with the breathing, with the process, and you've got some idea, some aha, oh, अच्छा ये example use कर सकते हैं. Mona, did you get that? Sonali got it. Aarti got it. Fantastic. This is a technique, my dear. It's a technique. It's a brain technique. Step number 1, what you did? Wrote your intention. Then one objective only. Remember? We did not write all objectives at this time. Then what did we do? Get up from the chair and got a breathing pattern. Remember? Then we sent a dialogue, a command to our unconscious. What was the intention of the command? The intention of the command was, you show it to me the examples from my experience. You want to write that? Okay, you can write that to the command. You can write the command. The command is, I will write that on the chat for all of you while I'm speaking. The command is, hey, my unconscious, my friend, you can name it whatever you like, okay? It's not necessary that you need to name my unconscious. It's one of the server which you have in your brain, okay? And remember, whenever you're choosing a topic, you do have certain experience about that topic. That's why this topic is coming to you, okay? And you're saying, put my attention and guide me with using my archives with examples or experiences related to this. This means say that specific objective, okay? This objective, I'm writing that for you. I'm done half. I'm sending that half so that you can see it. Put my attention and guide me using my archives. I have an archive system inside, okay, with examples or experiences related to this objective. Exactly, Deepak. When we will start doing all of these simple methods, it help us to be very natural. To meet the intention is a last line in that frame, which I have sent in the chat across. Okay, while I will be taking you all, we all will be taking you in the group of public speaking, I will share very simple things always from the brain. How can you utilize your own archive to present instead of only getting dependent on other researchers? Because you have a lot of data inside, which can be used to have your natural charisma. And that's what the natural people do. Your models, Tony, Oprah, उनका स्पीच आपको कितना नेचुरल लगता है ना? प्रियंका, सुष्मिता, अमिताभ, शाहरुख, अर्नब, ये सब नेचुरल लगता है ना? ऐसा नहीं लगता है ना? ओरिजिनल लगता है ना? Something original, right? The originality is because of this beautiful thing of owning the subject, because I am going to my own unconscious, doing anything but trusting it, and my unconscious is guiding me this data. So all of that, every session which I do, all of you, and so many people know me from the new code sessions, from the classic code sessions, from the level up sessions, right? I don't do it based on the research of outside. I do it based on the research of inside. That's what the charismatic public speaking people do. Can you use this as the lifetime technique for yourself? Yeah, simple. So processes, intention, objective, visualization, get up, walk with objective, ask the unconscious, you have an idea and you're ready with one specific objective. Is that clear? Okay, I had a question from Prabhat. Prabhat, you have a question at this moment? Can you raise your hand again and let me know if you have a question at this moment so that I know and I can answer it? Okay, fantastic. All right, so is this clear, all of you? Sonali, Juhi, CB, Rupa, hi, I haven't met you. Dipti, Aarti, good. Dinesh, Ashish, tell me on the chat, is this going good for all of you? It's so cleaner, no? अभी 3 मिनट वाला प्रेजेंटेशन बहुत इजी होने वाला है ना? कितना इजी हो गया सब कुछ? Yeah? Okay, so Vaishali says yes. Mona, is it going clear to you? CB, Juhi, thank you, Kamla. Sumit, Rupa, Dipti, how is it going for you? Tushar, very nice. So this part is clear. Now let's get into the next level. The next level for public speaking for this whole charisma, right? So let me take you through the process which we did right now so that you have a visual process also inside your mind. We were doing this process, visualizing it, having an internal dialogue of it while talking, feeling it, because I'm seeing, hearing, and feeling. That's called visual, auditory, kinesthetic strategy of preparation. And I'm using a breathing technique, a walking formula. And one thing which I want to tell you, which is covered under preparation, once you are ready with each objective example and you walk and you feel a little uncomfortable with that example, means that you are not congruent with that. So it is okay, you change it. Checking congruency checking congruency with each objective while you do a preparation for your speaking is very important, everyone. What do I mean? I mean that I have taken an example which is going long back when I was 5 years old. Okay, fantastic. And that example, when I am thinking about that example, is meeting an objective of public speaking. Great. I am happy about it. Second example, same example, 5 years, but that example is good, but it is not meeting the objective of public speaking. I repeat, example अच्छा है, बहुत बढ़िया है, लेकिन वो उस objective को meet नहीं कर रहा है. So what would I do as a speaker? I would not choose that example because it is not meeting my intention and I am feeling, I don't think so. The moment when you get this uncomfort, the moment you get, I don't think so, leave it, stop, and shake it off. Okay, let me go back. Hey, unconscious, that example which you presented to me was good. And what I want you to do is present me some more examples which will meet the intention of the objective. Leave, if you want, sleep with it. And tomorrow itself, in the night itself, you get the example. That's the basic strategy which so many famous speakers actually follow. They feel, hear, they use their sensory ability and connection with their body and their server to present you the best. And that's is the most important thing for all of you. Isn't it interesting? You ever thought कि वो लोग तो पता नहीं क्या करते होंगे ये सिंपल चीजें करते हैं यार. They do simple things and हम लगे हैं पूरा कोर्स करने में उन चीजों का. सिंपल चीजें करना है. Okay, and yes, it will become easier if you do NLP processes. It becomes more easier, right? Okay, now Ye ho gaya, your job is done in intention. And now the time is coming and you're getting ready for delivering the speech. Right? It is time. It's 7:30. You're getting ready to deliver the speech. What all you will include in delivering the speech? What's the very first thing, all of you? Yes, Jyotsna.
Intention.
Intention. Yes, absolutely. Thanks. And while you are getting ready for delivering the speech, apart from intention, objectives, ये हो गया. अब आ रही है बात, आप हो यहाँ पे. तो क्या कर रही हूँ मैं? What am I doing? Come on. Body language. Exactly. Right. The most important part of expressing, absolutely. We will come to conclusion, Deepak. Yes, we haven't come to conclusion. There is a reason of it. Okay. So we would first prepare with these ABC objectives. When I am preparing at that time itself, एक बात बिल्कुल महीन तरीके से याद रखना, ऐसे जैसे कि हम अगर अमृतसरी छोले बनाते हैं और अगर हम उसमें मोटी इलायची नहीं डालेंगे तो वो टेस्ट नहीं आएगा. ओके, द टेस्ट वुड बी डिफरेंट. दैट वुड नॉट बी अमृतसरी छोले. तो हमें अमृतसरी छोले बनाना है. या द सीक्रेट इंग्रेडिएंट इन योर प्रिपरेशन इज व्हाइल यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग with objective 1, 2 and 3, before you deliver your state, how do you feel about it, is important. So if you're feeling, oh, I'm getting nervous, I'm getting this and that, again remember, you are not nervous, you are preparing. There is a sensation, you would touch and say thank you so much, support me to prepare, period, close it. Okay, touch, thank you so much, support me to prepare. Touch, thank you so much, support me to prepare. I'm preparing. That's all. That's the one thing. You get the state. Second way to get the state, you remember we did a modeling process yesterday. Think about the model, feel the way the model feels like. Do it right now. Think about the model, feel the way the model feels like. Move the way the model moves like. Nice. See how are you changing? Yes. Joy, no? You are going to remember that this is your state of preparation. ये आपकी मोटी इलायची है, इसको नहीं भूलना है. Preparation state is a very important state. It's your मोटी इलायची. वो बॉडी लैंग्वेज, वो एक्सप्रेशन अपने आप आएगा जब आपका प्रिपरेशन वाला स्टेट जॉयफुल और मॉडल का स्टेट होगा. The state of your model, how is your model preparing, what is he doing, what's happening, and getting your state. So right now again you did a process of visualizing and getting into it, right? Your neurological system is changing. The more you will think about public speaking, oh my god, I'm not getting it, it won't happen, and you would again go back, take a deep breath again. Okay, let me get into my model state, thank you so much, help me to prepare, let's prepare. Nice. Good. I see the changes happening. Good. Yes, Mona, you will get the recording of yesterday. You got that point? So the secret ingredient before you deliver your speech, your moti ilaichi, is the state with which you prepare. Now, when you have that state to prepare, while you are preparing and while you are using your body, so what I want you to do is get up, do it right now. कैसे एक्सप्रेस करना चाहते हो, कैसे बात करना चाहते हो, हाथ को यूज करके, फेस को यूज करके. You know that you are adults, you have heard people so many times. I will not teach you that. Pick up one objective and start talking to yourself. Yeah, just start. If you want, take a deep breath, get to the model state. Yes, get to the model state. Nice. And exactly, see how your body is automatically moving, no? Continue. Continuous rehearsal of movement of body. Continue the rehearsal of movement of your body. Continue the rehearsal of movement of your body. Move, 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 move your body. Continue the rehearsal of moving, moving body. Have the joy in this preparation. Have the joy in this preparation. Continue the movement of your body. Have this joy, feel this joy, feel this joy. Have this comfort, joy your body. Make that movement, enjoy this preparation, and you're gonna be just yourself. And you're gonna be just yourself. And you're gonna be just yourself. Just yourself, because just yourself is so, so amazing. Just yourself is so, so amazing. Because you are so, so amazing. Feel that joy in whatever you want to talk. Talk, talk, talk. Strong if you want. Strong if you want. Strong if you want. Strong if you want. Talk, talk. Power if you want. Power if you want. Power if you want. Talk, talk. Commit if you want. Commit if you want. Talk, 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 talk. Joy if you want. Joy if you want. You have all these states with your body because your body knows how to move and make your moves more simpler, simpler, simpler. So move your body, guys, move your body and make it simple, simple, make it simple. Make it simple, simple, make it simple. Make it simple, simple, make it simple. Oh, lol, so lovely. How wonderful it would be if we just have this joy while we prepare. How are you feeling? Oh, awesome. How do you feel over there? Send me the chat. Tell me from your smiles. Beautiful. Isn't it so joyful? Yeah? और हम ऐसे ही सोचते रहते हैं कि हम कैसे बोलेंगे, कैसे बोलेंगे, कैसे बोलेंगे, ऐसे बोलेंगे. So कैसे बोलेंगे? Question. Leave that. Exactly. It can be so much of fun. कैसे बोलेंगे ना? Leave that. जाके बोलेंगे तभी पता लगेगा कैसे बोलेंगे. Just go and do it. Okay? Because you know tonalities. You've heard so many stories, right? You know taking stress up and down. You know when to take a pause and when to use a sense of humor. You know that. You've heard stories since childhood. So everything which you are going to present is like a story, is like that experience, and you're owning it so strongly. Okay? All right? That's what is most important in your body language, in your tonality. And yes, while you will do it, remember to use certain kind of language patterns. Oh, I invite you. Well, I wonder, is that happening? Oh, do you like it? And you're engaging your people. I see what you say. I hear that you are so amazing. It's a good question which you are asking, and the way you just smiled right now. So you're using all the senses, you are using different language pattern, but you are simple just being yourself and just going and doing it. That's the first thing and the first rule. All set? You're so prepared, right? Yeah? Great. You take your 2-3 minutes until I set up the rooms. I'm going to keep the room for 10 minutes. Okay? All right. And as many people speak with each other, present something or the other in 2 minutes. If you want, we will give you 10 minutes, and each room will have 3 people. Okay? Which means you will have 2.5 minutes at least. Okay, and just go and have joy with speaking, just a joy with speaking, and just be happy in your skin with your voice, with your tonality, and own what you're speaking, your perception. Okay, give me just few minutes to create this breakout room. It won't take much time. It does take only done. My rooms are already done. There are three people each in the room. Okay, so there is one room which has 2 people. I'm just shifting them so easily. This is done. And room number here. And we have, yes. So you know now what to do. I'll repeat what to do is this. You are going to go and pick up any intention you want to speak. Try as much as possible to pick up one objective of that intention. And most important part is how you speak with your natural self, with a combination of that joy kid, the combination of that model, with this combination of preparation, and now the combination is going to occur. That's the strategy of charismatic. Okay. Each one of you will have 2.5 minutes. The rooms are open for 10 minutes. I will jump in and hop in just to have fun with all of you. And then we come back and share the feedback and what else can we do together. Okay. Rooms opening now. Enjoy with each other. Have fun with each other. Learn with each other. Open yourself, because this is a safe place for all of you. Have joy. Okay. Great, people are joining in the room. Nice. There are some people who haven't joined the room. I would request you to join the room so that the others can work with you. Bansi, are you joining room number 1? Ajit, are you joining room number 1? Okay, I have put Deepak in this room. I am shuffling the rooms. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Danish, are you not able to join in the room? Yes, I am checking. So Ajit is in one of the rooms. Bansi, are you joining the room? Danish, are you able to join the room now? So Pratibha, round of applause for all of you who did a great job. I was there in some of the rooms and hearing, and it is amazing. So Momita, are you there? Can I see you? Can I see you, Momita? Oh, fantastic. I would love to see you once again, Momita, when we conduct these sessions once again. Good job. Where is Momita? Where is Momita? I don't see her yet. Okay. Mind blowing experience, Aarti? Fantastic. How was your experience to hear others, Momita? Others? Yeah, Aarti?
It was an awesome experience. I mean, I have no words. In 10 minutes, so much that you could learn from each other. And we got three people in our team. I don't remember the second girl's name who spoke on mindfulness. We had Pratibha and it was myself. And they said, you're speaking of Muniba, but you're such an awesome speaker. So you have to learn how to tame yourself. It's about learning and growing. We may know so
Beautiful.
much about ourselves, but until we didn't come to you, we didn't learn from you, we cannot grasp what you're saying. And I always wanted
Beautiful.
to be a part of your sessions, but I was never able to be a part of your sessions.
Beautiful. A big,
And
big,
today I will.
big, big round of
Thank you so
applause
much.
for
Thank
you.
you, thank you, thank you very much.
Great,
I'm so
great
happy
job.
I attended it today because I
Oh,
worked for 10 hours yesterday. I was wanting to listen to you. And then I saw the recording. I was so happy on YouTube.
oh, lovely,
I
lovely,
wanted to
lovely.
listen to your voice. And I'm not connected with you, but I would love to know more about your session in NLP.
Beautiful,
I told
beautiful.
that to Ritika, if I'm not wrong. I don't know her name, but yeah.
Okay, okay, lovely. Good
You
job, good
awesome.
job.
My
Showing
turn.
up
No words.
and
No words.
doing is so amazing.
Yes, I could
It,
tell you that. 10 minutes was less. If we got more time, we could hear the third speaker, Pratibha.
I know that. I know that.
Thank you. Thank you for all your hard work and your effort in explaining it so simply and well.
Oh,
Good
lovely,
job. Thank
lovely.
you.
It's a pleasure. It's really a pleasure. It's like, I get a good sleep whenever there is a day where I
I
feel
didn't want to
like
stop. I mean, I didn't want to stop. I just wanted to go on and on and on and on about my life story. I didn't want to stop. I didn't know where to put a full stop. I had so many quotes, I had so many objectives. I was searching on perseverance, push, persevere until something happens. But I didn't want to stop. I keep telling you. If you'd given me more time, I would have spoken more.
so
Now you.
much of love, so much of love. Go ahead and speak. Now you're going to, all of you are going to be in the group. Start that flawless speaking. That's very, very important. Just start flawless speaking. It's so beautiful. Yes, Manoj, yes, come on. I can't take you on the spotlight because you're on off camera.
All right. Can you hear me at least?
Oh, yes, absolutely. What a beautiful, gorgeous voice you have. I was hearing you in the room as well.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, first of all, thank you for organizing these sessions. I mean, these are really amazing sessions, and I think practical exposure that we are getting is really helping us a lot. So, in
Pleasure.
that 5-10 minutes of breakout session, we were able to interact with 2 or 3 people, and that was an amazing experience because what I mean, I discovered one thing from your session, that life is all about 3 secrets, about
Uh-huh.
everything. When it
Uh-huh.
comes to public speaking or doing anything in your life is all about 3 secrets. So if
Uh-huh.
you keep those three secrets or 3 points in your mind, I think everything will become easy in your life, right? So
Beautiful.
what we did was, like, we simply remembered your key points, keywords, and started from there on. And it was then, it became like an endless topic, so we were not able to complete all our thoughts in that limited period of time.
I
But
understand.
when I was speaking, I just thought, okay, I should I should at least allow other people to speak. And fortunately, we were able to interact with each other, and we definitely shared some good thoughts. Some beautiful
Beautiful.
topics were picked up by every one of us. So great exercise, and I'm gonna just deliver this 3-step formula to my daughter,
Oh, so
because
sweet. So
because
sweet.
knowledge is about, knowledge should be shared, then only we can bring the change in
Yeah.
ourselves, in our families, in our society. So great, I'm really, really blessed to have you as a mentor today. And yeah, it would be great if I could learn more from your sessions in upcoming days. So thank you so much.
Pleasure, pleasure. Big round of applause to you. And you have said so beautiful thing, Manoj. It took me maybe years, but I think it's good that I have realized it in this age that the moment I contribute all of you, I feel so fulfilled. These sessions I thoughtfully organize because I really want to give out whatever small bits I have learned, and it just gives fulfillment. It feels life, it feels filled. And yes, when you share, I think you learn more while you share. It's an amazing experience.
Indeed, I would like to mention two of my counterparts who were there in the breakout session. So Dinesh and Deepak, they shared amazing insights about their topics, and I noted some of the points by
Good.
myself. Because so, if
Good.
I'm just imagining that these 10 minutes could be so valuable, then what if you start implementing some time with yourself and do this exercise every single day, then you'll become unstoppable. So great.
Beautiful.
Again, thank you so much for all that you're doing.
Pleasure.
More power to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you to entire all the people out there, the audience here. Without you all, I am really nothing, and I mean it from my heart always. I don't think that I can do without your support, all of you. It means to all of you, whomever is meeting me first time or has been there with me from 3 years. Yes, I agree that we definitely should have one more session on public speaking, wherein all of you should come together once again in the breakout room, work together and get feedbacks, because there is one part which I want to do, and that is editing of what you have done. So till now you have done some parts, you've opened up, you've interacted, right? There is one process, and that is editing of your own self. So it's like, okay, what did I do? I was using my hands, or I was picking up three specific secrets as objectives. I was giving my own experience and story, which I heard from some people. Some people even questioned to others for engagement. Someone using their hands, someone was just sitting, for example, Vaishali was, creating faces while changing the stories and using her hands like this to make you a visual so that you can see the story, which is very interesting. And someone was like, face pe passion dikh raha tha. Your face was showing. And one of the thing which I want to give to all of you, Hindi ho, English ho, language kuch bhi ho, jitni bhi aati ho, zyada ya kam, you know what, it does not really matter too much. What definitely matters is how passionately are you putting across what you're saying. And that is your own natural charisma. And that's what we want to bring out. That's what we want you to shine with and discover your own self the way I have discovered my own self. Oh, okay, I can be like this also. So it's funny sometimes. So yes, Aarti, you're right. We can use two languages if it is a group of combination of people. We can check. I like to check whether you know Hindi, English, etc., like we were doing it yesterday in the session. So it is good to check, use combination of language. Using native language in between of English, if there are people from native, definitely connects to their subconscious. So it's a very good step which we can take, right? So one of the thing in the whole closing, one of the thing which I would like you all to take away is that when you are speaking with owning the subject with clarity, with intention, with objective, and okay, these are three examples which I want to talk about. Sometimes you may not remain to three examples, you might give 4 or 5. Your job is to also be able to see the response in the room. How is the room moving? Where is it moving? And then turn your ways. So before you go on to your public speaking or speech or to talk to anyone, you can also command your unconscious, okay, the moment the other move happen, unconscious, you take the responsibility, unconscious. You take the responsibility to choose the states which will satisfy the intention of my audience, because I'm doing it for them. That's very important. Okay, always remember this part. I repeat, when you are going for your public speaking, so you learned preparation, intention, body language, and then the ups and the downs and experiences, living metaphors I heard from people you were doing. When you are doing that, just before that, you can also ask unconscious, when you see the room moving out of the intention, please bring my attention to the intention and choose the states. Choose states to meet intention in the room. Choose states to meet intention in the room for my audience. Okay? We would continue this journey because it is a continuous process. How is it a continuous process? If you would see Sushmita Sen's video 10 years back, and you see 5 years back, and if you see now, you would observe how beautifully her whole evolvement as an evolution actually comes out. The same way, if you would see my videos 10 years back versus now, there would be a huge difference which you can make out. And this huge difference is all about practice, 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 and my friends, just going and doing it. We all are here together to do it once again. We are going to announce the public speaking workshop in the coming week. We will announce the date shortly on your email. We all will come back together to do one more breakout room, do a personal editing process. Also, we all will be connected for maybe lifetime, you never know, yeah, in this project of public speaking through a WhatsApp group where I will be sharing you some of the other things in a week 3 times so that you can utilize it, and we will announce the date of the workshop on that WhatsApp group itself. All righty, yeah? You had a great time, a great learning?
Yes, Ridhima.
Oh,
Okay.
lovely. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Oh, so sweet, so sweet. Let me see
You can,
all the
yes, please
faces.
share again.
Fantastic, Momita. You will also get beautiful. You're looking beautiful. You
Hello,
look
Ridhima. Can you? Okay, can you share me the WhatsApp chat group? Because today is my first day. When I
sure.
joined the session,
Sure.
yesterday I was already missing your session, public speaking class. I'm not confident. I'm not very confident to speak in English, especially.
Take a deep breath. I'm going to interrupt this right now with all acceptance and respect to you. Take a deep breath. Yeah, take a deep breath. Inhale. Yes. Yeah. Lovely. Yes. Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. Yes. Yes. See, the older Ridhima was also exactly like you, Momita.
Yes, okay.
Okay? Yeah. And you know that you can be more powerful than anyone. So take a deep breath again. And remember the best times ever in your childhood. You've seen someone in your adult, in your young life, or you've seen me or anyone. Just look at that person clearly with that image, with that body, with that movement, if there is, with that eyes, with that twinkle, with that smile, gorgeous. Nice. And take a deep breath. Beautiful. I don't see you yet. I hope to see you so that I
Okay,
nice. Beautiful.
yes, okay. You can see me again next week
Yes.
if I join your session.
Lovely. Yes.
Very nice. It's very nice to interact with you today because I'm not confident. I'm not interacting with anyone.
And you're interacting with me, Momita.
Yes,
Remember.
so I'm grateful for
And
that.
you're
Thank you
interacting
so
with other 20 people out here also, Momita. And all the people are here to support you. They all are your friends. You have everyone's back over here. Okay?
Excuse me, Ridhima.
Yes,
I would just
Rashmi.
like to offer her because I'm into language training, so
Yeah.
she can always interact with me whenever she feels like it.
Sure, sure. You can send that to me on the email and I will introduce you on the email to Momita. Thank you so much, Rashmi.
Thank you.
Thank you for that help. Great, Momita. I would like to see you once again before I leave. And I would like to see you with all that smile big. Nice. Thank you so much. And a big smile, everyone. Let's smile and have a lot of hearts for all of you here. And I will see you very soon in the next upcoming week for public speaking breakout rooms, as well as some in the WhatsApp group where we will be sharing more information only on public speaking. Just focus there and enjoy. Thank you so much. And always remember, you are a natural, charismatic public speaker. You have it within you. Go and get it. Just go and do it, my friends. Thank you so much. Shabak Khair. Have a very good evening.
I
God
wanted
bless
to
you
know more
all.
about your programs also later on, please.
Oh, yes, sure, sure. Riddhi will connect
Whenever
with
I have
you.
time, I would like to know more about it.
Sure,
This
sure,
was
sure.
awesome. No words. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
First time with you. First time with you. Though seen
Pleasure.
your YouTube, but never experienced you one to one.
Oh, pleasure. Pleasure with all
Thank
of you.
you.
Thank you, Rashmi. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Aarti. Thank you, Mona, for being here. Thank you, Manoj, Lisa, Deepak. Ajit, you have been such a beautiful person, been following and learning from so many years. I really respect you. Thank you so much. And thank you, all the members. Thank you, Dinesh, for being here continuously. Thank you, Savi. I hope that you will also go and get the more and more opportunities like you will get in future and speak more and be yourself. Thank you all the new code NLP members, Pooja, Vaishali, Bansi, Suchitra, Pratibha. You have been a good support to all the other members. Keep doing that. It is a great community. Thank you, Kamala, for signing in from Nepal and taking all the efforts to be here. Thank you, Harsh. You are a wonderful coach and you are so open to learn. I really respect that. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Sayonara. Bye-bye. Lots of
One more
love.
question.
Yes, Savi,
Now,
you have a question? Tell me.
just now, during this session, only 10-15 minutes before, my children fought and they broke the laptop. And what is the situation? How to maintain the state? I beaten them very badly, but now I'm feeling bad. And
It's okay. It's absolutely fine. So take a deep breath and forgive yourself. That's the most important thing. We are humans. And if in case we make mistakes, the moment we forgive ourselves, we will have more chances to maintain our states. Remember
this is
that
exam
small thing.
time going on, ma'am. Board exam is there, and this time the full screen is gone. There's nothing.
Breathe out. Breathe out, Savi. Breathe out. Yeah. Breathe out. Breathe out. Come on. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. Walk around and just breathe out. Shake off your
I
body.
was
Shake off
I
your,
was
yes,
doing good,
nice.
ma'am.
Good. Good. Shake off your body. Breathe it out. Breathe out. Send them love. Send them the power. Send them that charisma. They can do it by themselves. You maintain yours. And that would be more easier for them to do. Good. Okay? All right? Always remember to break out. Break the state. Take care. Thank you. Take care of yourself.
That goal video where that link I did not get, ma'am.
Okay, Riddhi, are you there? Aditi, can you send the goal setting YouTube video? If Riddhi and Aditi, are you there? She's stuck in the video for me. Riddhi, okay. And the WhatsApp chat group. Yes, the WhatsApp chat group is here. This sent to you on your WhatsApp number already. And I'm going to just add it over here. 1 second.
Question. Can I ask?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
You have the time, otherwise it's okay.
Yes, 2 minutes. Go ahead.
NLP helped me in controlling my anger to some extent and the confidence which I have. I feel that I'm underconfident when I work in a professional space. I see others and I feel that, oh, I'm not good. I'm not good.
Yes.
Not equally good.
Yes, NLP helps you in everything like this. Everything like this. Seriously. Okay. So it's a process which just transforms you very simply. You just need to do a process. Yeah. Tell me.
This needed in that time, because of time, I'm saying a lot of which is needed in NLP.
I don't hear you. For some reason, you are breaking.
Lot of practice which is required, or because I work for 10 hours in a day.
Okay, you are saying lot of practice. No, not lot of practice. Simple practice. Practice in every day. Practice in your eating, practice in your sleeping, practice in your working out, practice in your everyday life. It's not separate. उसके लिए अलग से टाइम नहीं निकालना है, वो साथ में होता है. Okay?
Let's,
It's together.
I want to know more about it.
Sure. Riddhi will get in touch with you, Aarti. Okay? All right. Thank you, everyone. See you. I have just sent the chat group message over there, and you have received this chat group in the emails as well as in the WhatsApp tonight or by tomorrow morning. You will be receiving that. And this is a YouTube link for goal setting, which we did. We are going to have a goal setting workshops on the 7th of April. That's a follow-up quarter review. And we're going to have one more public speaking, and we're going to have one more introduction on NLP. These 3 things are lined up with us. We will be sending you the dates for everything. Okay? Take care. Thank you so much. Have a nice